Welcome to Retro Renegades episode. Welcome to the next level of drinking.
Drinking.
Yes. Let's hope
Smoking.
or smoking. I guess that's what you want to do. Let's make sure everyone's mics are working and everything's turned on.
Check, mic working.
Check it, check. Check a doodle. Check a moodle. Okay.
Turn me on.
What turned you on?
I'm a little
babe on the waiting screen.
Yeah,
Turn
that
on.
happens.
that you're scaring me now.
Something suddenly came up. Sorry.
Oh God. Yeah, you said something on CCC that kind of disturbed me too about something coming up and everyone tell you how it feels. Yeah, that was kind of creepy. Yeah, you might not remember. Okay, so we're playing some Sega CD, hence the name of the episode. I'm going to launch my Sega CD here. The first game I'm going to play is, let's just make sure that everything is going to run properly, that everyone can see it. I love the load screen because I never had a Sega CD, right?
I didn't either.
No? Never had a
didn't.
Sega CD?
I never
Nope,
had
I
one.
didn't. No, a buddy of mine got one like towards when they were selling them off out, in the stores, getting rid of all their stock, and I didn't pick one up. But
That I
wish I
actually,
could have
actually paid for.
had. Yeah,
I stopped at the Genesis, pretty much.
yeah.
I,
it's-
Oh,
I,
really? No.
the only thing I really have Sega was the fucking 32X. I was like, that thing's a joke. I ain't buying that.
yeah, I didn't have
Sorry.
that either. But that
Yeah, I
same
didn't
buddy
have
that
it.
bought the Sega CD, he had that,
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't want that.
No. At that point, I was moving towards CDs, not, keeping them with the cartridge thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I was, let me move towards the future. Whereabouts I'm moving?
Okay, before we start, ready?
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
What's going on, Crazy Gamer? Chloe and Crazy Gamer, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Glad to
a
hear from you.
hospital. That's awesome. That's good news.
It's
Crazy.
good to see you, bud.
He's out of the hospital, you said?
Yes.
And back.
But he'll-
Okay.
Probably going back and forth for, I think he said about another 8 months.
And who's Chloe?
His girlfriend.
Okay. Is Chloe in the room at this time? Is she here watching?
Yep.
Okay, do we have to act like gentlemen then?
No.
No.
Hells no.
No, sir. If she's probably with him, then she's probably heard quite a bit. So, so this wouldn't be anything disturbing.
I think ask us once or twice, so we should be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope Daz shows up. Speaking of Daz, we gotta give him a complimentary beer.
That sounds just like him, actually.
What
What?
going on? It's your boy, EK Dazarus here.
Go fuck yourself.
Super, you're funny.
Go fuck yourself.
Super fucking funny.
So I don't know if any.
We're not fighting with anyone the whole show.
Oh my
Crispy, I gotta take it out on you now.
god. Yeah, let's go, baby. We're gonna talk about Game Pass.
Oh, Jesus, don't start.
That's enough with
Fuck
that.
it. Oh, I was playing fucking Spider Man last night on PlayStation, and then Crispy comes in the thing, and I have it to where whatever anyone types, it like the
The
Cortana
bot
voice. Yeah, the
Thumbs
bot
up,
talk.
yeah.
He
Says it.
kept typing Game Pass over and over. So I'm swinging through the city. All I hear is Game Pass, Game Pass.
I thought you were gonna say you kept typing "sucky sucky" long time or some crazy shit.
All that
It was
happened.
actually funnier when I put Super Fanny Station and the thing just sounded so weird. It was like Super Fanny Station.
Oh, no. Was that an ad for Game Pass you had on the TV?
What's happening, King Ram? Thanks for showing up, buddy.
Oh yeah.
What's up, King Ram?
Hey, what's up?
Are you guys like listening to the audio? Like I was quite like okay. A lot of these games are basically Genesis games with advancements and with CD quality sound. There's full over voiceovers. I was like,
Yep.
I was really impressed with these couple of these games, even though they are older looking games.
But for the
just
time,
the audio just blew me away.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm quite impressed. I want to make sure everyone can hear everything properly. Just let me know in the chat if everything is coming in okay. If the game is too loud, I can turn it down. Look at that. Peter Parker and Mary Jane getting it on.
Nice.
sweet.
King
Wow,
Ramsey,
wow.
UK Daz is not here because he fell off the back of his work truck.
Yeah, he had too many bills.
he landed on his fanny.
Yeah.
He landed on his super fanny.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Sonic.
Buddy.
What is the name of this game?
This is Sparta Man versus the Kingpin.
Yeah.
So this is the same game that came out on the Genesis, but with a little better graphics and
audio.
CD quality sound.
Enhanced, the definitive edition.
Kinda.
Did the Genesis version have these cartoon cutscenes?
No, not at all.
No, I remember playing that, and it didn't.
No. Oh, I implemented something into the stream, but I'm not sure if it's going to run. So you guys heard about this Loots thing, right?
Loots.
So basically,
I've heard, I don't know what it is.
So basically, what Loots is, it's a way that people can, you know how super chats work. You add a super chat and you get to put in a message that everyone sees. It becomes highlighted. Well, the difference between Loots and super chats is that Loots are free.
Oh.
They don't cost you any money to use them. But you still have to go in and click on the link and go in and set the and send your message that way. And apparently it's supposed to like pop up on the screen as an overlay so everyone sees it, and it doesn't cost you any money. So
that's cool.
So I thought I would try to implement this into into the show, and for some reason I'm kind of shocked that it hasn't popped up yet because it's supposed to give automatic reminders, but
You
anyway.
want to know my experience with Loots?
Yeah, you tell me.
I've had it on my YouTube for like a year and a half. I made 7 cents.
Really?
Hey, it's 7 more cents than you had.
Exactly.
Freaking rich, man.
Penny saved is the penny earned, Super. You gotta remember that.
One of these days you have enough for a pina colada.
That's like a baby sip.
I mean, I guess the way I look at it is, the way I look at it, I mean, I'm not planning on making tons of money, but I think some people kind of get turned off at the fact that I don't have super chats, so they don't really want to say much. So I just figured there'd be a way to get people to participate. Yeah.
Yep.
That's all right.
King Ram said it gives hand jobs. Luke,
Oh.
your virtual hand.
Okay, well you better have a lot of lube, because I don't know what you do for a living, but if those hands are rough, no can do.
Why don't you have super chat yet?
Because I don't have enough views on my channel.
You need to do we need to co-stream paint drawing.
Yeah, but don't keep telling me that, because remember I ran Sega commercials for 20 hours and I might have had 5 people watch. So
I watched it for like 7 hours.
I know, but you know, and I'm not criticizing people. If my content isn't worth watching, then it's not worth watching. But I just have a hard time understanding why certain people that are dickheads in the community get all the views. That's what just kind of bothers me a little bit.
Because they're dickheads.
I guess.
What Saltiest Gamer is checking in.
What's going on, Salty?
Salty.
He moved the show to what day, Salty?
Same day, just an hour earlier.
Oh, same day.
An hour earlier.
Yeah, 7 Eastern, I think it was.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in the chat if anyone wants to go in and add a free message. I just want, maybe you guys can all just do it so I can see how it works. So I'm just putting it in the chat now. You guys can see it and click on it and go in, and then you can basically, I don't even know if you need to sign in or anything. I think you can just send a message. I don't think it costs you anything. and I don't know if you need to log in, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just want to test
I don't
it.
know.
Yeah,
I'm clicking on it.
Me too.
I guess if everyone else is doing it.
I'm gonna put some messages in it.
You gonna put some what?
I'm gonna put a message in it. I think you put
8
messages.
p.m. Eastern.
Let's see.
Oh Christ! I don't know.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't understand it. It took me to a different place.
I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but maybe my phone's stupid because I can't use my PC yet. I ain't got a mic for it. So it's fucked up. I gotta get a mic. I'm gonna go a big baller and get one of those $3.99 mics.
What kind of mic?
So something about Graphic God needs to reconfigure the browser source to activate Tiffany.
It won't doing shit.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. I just thought I tried.
You tried Loot's? I don't know.
I mean, there's a reason why it's free, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you don't get much with free anymore, do we?
No.
No.
Come on. Unless you're playing Fortnite and you're oh snap it's Mel.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw some videos of the Fortnite bananas, and I want.
Jamie Crispy, you pissing me off tonight. I'm out of here. No, I'm
Oh my god.
I heard that. I was like, damn.
Oh jeez.
Damn it. But it's like, fuck that shit. I'm out.
They're gonna kiss and make up.
We're gonna have Graphic make like a little like graphic of. Yeah, there you go.
People kissing ass? I see. You know what? I don't have to make images of people kissing ass. I see enough of that every day on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Fastback? Fastback's in chat.
Sweet.
So, Jago,
Yes.
I want this new freaking Modern Warfare game very bad.
Me too.
Buy it. And so it can turn your Xboxes off.
Well, I think, does that really happen?
Yeah, it has for some people.
It does
I've
for
been
some
hearing.
people. Yeah, it freezes and then it shuts the Xbox off.
That's
Like,
Well,
insane.
my motto is don't buy anything now until Black Friday week because everything's going to be half off pretty much.
Don't buy anything now. Just play the beta because once it releases, the fucking game plays like shit and turns all your consoles off, and the beta will run fine.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Fucking Anthem broke my fucking Xbox One. I had to get a new Scorpio. You know what?
No.
It was weird. It happened at the very last boss, like right when I killed him. Then, no more Xbox.
Pulled the plug on that shit.
Nah,
What's
that,
up?
I was looking at I know you like Infinite Warfare Super. I like that game too. I was looking at it. It's the same price at GameStop, like $13.49. I never bought it. I rented it from GameFly and beat it.
I
But
like
actually,
the VR thing they had on it.
Yeah,
That's-
that's pretty cool.
that's one of my favorite VR little experiences. It's not like the Star Wars one. It's just shorter.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, it's
fun
pretty cool.
flying in that freaking jet, though, man. I gotta tell you.
Hey, look, Super. It's just like the PlayStation 4 version of Spider Man. I'm walking on the ground all the time. Or is that only when you play?
Yeah, go watch my gameplay. I'm good at Spider-Man.
I just seem to remember you running around on the ground. It was like, you're fucking Spider Man. Start swinging.
Well, I'm always swinging in the game. To the left, to the right, to the up and down, and all around, just like this. Dude, that's all I've been streaming. Or not streaming. I've been playing Spider-Man. I've been playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Overwatch. I'm excited for Overwatch 2. I'm excited for Zelda Part 2 as well. But I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man. Why? Because I already played through it once. I got the DLC, so I'm playing all the way back.
What does the DLC consist of?
I have no idea. Actually, I didn't look at it.
You won't remember what's
was just-
new and what's not.
It was just on sale, super cheap, so I picked it up. I don't think the DLC happens till after you beat the core game, so I'm almost at the end.
And what
And
game
then
is this?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. Yeah, I never bought the DLC. Yeah.
Are your
Game was great, though.
Spidey senses tingling, Super?
Oh shit! They're always tingling when I play it. That's a badass game, man. I love it.
I beat the Outer Worlds the other day too.
Sweet.
19
Did you ever
hours.
start up The Witcher?
I did, and I had a buzz. I was like, I'm not getting into this shit right now.
It's I mean, it's got a very kind of in-depth sort of story, but it's pretty good. It's kind of complicated, but
I gotta play that like on a Saturday when my old lady's not home and she ain't bugging me, and you know, I ain't had a few beers because I imagine you have to pay attention in that game.
Yeah, and you can wander off and come up across enemies that are much more higher skill level than you are. So.
Sure. Yeah. No, I want it, man. I want to get into it, but I'm gonna have to like maybe this weekend get into it. Plus, I got into, like I said, I was playing Advanced Warfare again, and I beat it on a higher difficulty. I'd never beat it on. Love that shit, dude.
Dude, Outer Worlds needs to become a VR game. PC modders, make it happen, please.
Well, you remember I was telling you guys last week I had like right at 20 hours in it. I was actually at the last boss when I stopped, and when I turned it back on, I beat him and killed another person and had a kind of long conversation and cutscene, and then black, and then a long ass cutscene explaining what happened.
Whoa, Jago cut out.
Did you guys read what Crazy Gamer just said? He may need amputation procedure on legs if tests come back bad. Listen, buddy. I'm not a religious man. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pray for you, but I'll be thinking about you, man. Like, let's just hope everything turns out good.
Yeah, bro. I'll pray for you, brother. Holy shit, I'm not super religious either, but holy shit, I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
No.
Person from here too.
I couldn't.
What's up, Indie Gamer?
The Indie in here?
Yeah, he just showed up.
Oh yeah, yes. What's up, Indy? No, but Outer Worlds was good, dude. I really enjoyed that. I did not think I was gonna like that game at all.
That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the game quite a bit.
I can tell you, like I told you, I wasn't a Fallout fan at all, or really any Western RPGs, because I've got Mass Effect and never played them because I've told you guys all the fucking reading. Oh my god,
pretty cool too. I've played that a whole shitload of times.
Crispy, what's your opinion? Because you don't even like these kind of games.
Mass Effect overdid it with the talking or the reading, but Outer Worlds did not. It did. Yeah. It really did.
What do you mean? A lot of that. I love New Vegas. New Vegas is one of my favorites.
Oh, I thought you didn't like RPGs.
I like certain RPGs that like get you in depth in the story.
Did you say RBTs?
RPGs. I ain't drunk yet. Not yet. I'm 3 deep already. It was a long day at work. Just saying.
So you like Vegas? Also?
New Vegas. If you enjoy Outer Worlds and you haven't played New Vegas, you should go back and at least give it a shot. And it's kind of slow in the beginning. Obviously, you get like shit weapons, and you really have to grind through the first couple hours. But it's fun. Like it's tough in the beginning, honestly, because you just have such shit to deal with. Like you could run into a freaking Deathclaw or whatever, and like just be like, I don't have the weapons for this. And one thing I like about Outer Worlds is like most of the Fallout games, I've just always like kind of like done everything else. The one thing I liked about New Vegas is kind of the way you talk to people. The story kind of kept you going through it rather than like looking to build shit or just doing every single side thing or looking for every single like little tool you could possibly get. Like this, that's why I like, the way the Outer Worlds is going is more of like a balance between like being super open world and being kind of refined, and it keeps you in the game, keeps you moving through the actual game itself, and it's something that is hard to balance. Clearly Fallout 4 failed at it. Fallout 76 is garbage. I mean, we could sit here and say whatever you want. Oh, yes, they're fixing it. They haven't fixed it enough for me to purchase the damn thing. And
I thought Fallout 3 and 4 were garbage. There was no way in hell I was going to fucking buy 76.
Fallout 3 was interesting because it was kind of a new way to play Fallout. I've played the original 2, and obviously it's like a top-down. So, like, it was a new way to play Fallout, and I loved it. You know, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are the only two that I beat. Fallout 4, I'm, like, probably halfway through it. And my problem is I'm constantly, like, you know, maintaining all these, like, colonies that I have. You know what I mean? And it's just like the story just kind of goes away. You know what I mean? And that's where they messed up. Like, because, like, the story is that you're maintaining these colonies, and then but there's still a story there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like you forget about the story and you're like, oh, I don't want this colony to fall apart, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's like a bunch of babysitting to me.
yeah, exactly. There you go. So then all of a sudden, you know, I'm halfway through and I'm like, I'm done with this. And, you know, it's still, you know, I still have the, and that's one of the few games I bought disc. And it's just not, it doesn't do it for me. And I'm like, I need something that's going to keep me going. And I'm not necessarily, I haven't beat it like you, Jago, but I'm one of them people, like, once, like, because, like, right now I'm debating whether to uninstall Gears 5. I am.
Damn.
Why?
Because they need to learn, like I maybe some of you guys haven't seen my tweets, but the whole curb stomp for $5 just got me triggered.
I thought Rod Ferguson tweeted they were removing that or something.
Removing the price or removing the item from the store?
They might be removing it from the store because they screwed up. But then, so then we, because I follow like Shadows, I follow like all these guys that are like really like they've been to the Coalition studio. Like these guys are really like they love Gears, and that's why I don't talk shit about it until it's necessary. You know what I mean? Because now you got to hear our voice, or if you don't hear our voice, then you're gonna have problems. And like I'm talking like, because you know the only I have it on Game Pass. The only way you're really gonna is uninstall it, and it's gonna show up in their, you know, their quarterly, you know, ratings for all these games. So if the hardcore start doing that, you know, they're gonna be like, oh shit. And my point is that okay, Iron, I get it. You got to make money somehow. I understand that completely. What you need to be able to do is like, because you earn scrap through like just playing the game like without doing the tour of duty shit. And I don't want to do the tour of duty shit. I'm not one of them people that are like, you know, in Division, like that was my example. Division got you to do these dailies and everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Gears is not that type of game, and that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to earn shit just playing versus the whole freaking time.
Yeah. I saw that tour duty shit. And I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I was the same way. I was like, I ain't doing that shit. That don't belong in fucking Gears. Come on now.
So to fix it, my solution is that you can buy iron with scrap. So let's say I could buy 100 iron with 1,000 scrap or whatever outrageous number they're gonna make you pay for it. But at least I have a chance to get the shit. You know what I mean? Like they basically eliminate that chance unless you do the tour of duty, or you pay for it, one or the other.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So that was, and that's something that I think they could do. You know what I mean? It's not like they have to change the whole premise of everything. You know,
I remember this game. Sorry,
but look at the new graphics on it. I never played it with these graphics.
I used to play this on the 3DO. What is it called?
Flashback, right?
Flashback. They did a remake of this, and apparently the remake sucked.
I'm thinking about there's another game like this.
You're thinking Out of This World.
Yeah, Out of This World. I used to play that on 3DO. And what is this again?
This is Flashback.
Flashback.
Saudi said he already uninstalled Gears. I still got it, but to be perfectly honest, I haven't played Gears 5 in probably over a month.
Oh, I haven't uninstalled it because I'm still playing it. I haven't finished it.
Oh, you haven't finished it?
It took me forever. It took me forever to beat that fucking Berserker in the ice stage.
Oh,
yeah,
you had to figure
it
out
was
how
a
to,
pain
once
in
you
the
figure
ass.
out how to do it, then
Fuck, it took me forever.
yeah, once you figure how she acts, and it's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
I played
it's a
arcade
bit-
mode because they had the rewards thing where if you get 2 achievements in a feminist game, or so, I forgot what it's called, a female protagonist or something game, then you get 2 achievements for your Xbox rewards. So I played arcade mode to get 2 achievements.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Ever since Gears 3, 4, I've hardly played 4 at all, and I think I've played more 5 multiplayer than I did ever 4, but I've already like stopped playing it already, pretty much. Ever since 3, it's not the same, man. It's not.
But,
That's why.
and, that's what it comes to. They make you not want to play because you're not earning anything.
Well, everybody knows my favorite Gears. STINKINCORPSE to tell you what my favorite Gears multiplayer or horde is. That's 3.
Yeah.
So I love 3. I love 2, but 3 was just the culmination of all of them, and I felt like they got it right. And then I don't know, man. I didn't mind Judgment, but a lot of people didn't like it. But it was different. And then 4, I don't know, man. 4 just felt flat to me. You know what I'm saying? I beat it one time, and that was it. I've never beat that game multiple times. Yeah, all first 3 Gears I beat multiple times. It's just something that it's not the same. And people bitch about the protagonist in this. I don't mind Kate. I don't mind playing as a female.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But JD and Dell, they have nothing on Marcus. Goddamn, what's his name?
Don and
Train, Baird have nothing on them, dude. Nothing.
Indy just asked a question. He said, "Did anyone play Fade to Black? It was the 3D sequel to Flashback." I did not play it, but now I'm interested.
You have gotten Zombie God
know
invested.
Gears 5, there's some freaking epic moments in it.
There's some cool stuff in there for sure.
But, like I felt like the campaign, I felt like they took like parts of it out that were supposed to be. I don't know. It's weird. It's not a bad game, but I think they did make some.
It's better than 4, but that's not saying a lot. Campaign-wise, it's on fire. I love the campaign.
4 as well. I mean, it's fun, but it's not. I don't know. Like I love Gears Part 2, the campaign. That's my favorite campaign.
Yeah, that one's still. Even though 5, as far as campaign, is not far off, but
no, I love the campaign.
I think if it was more linear, it would have beaten 2, but because those points of using the scooter.
The scooter.
Get her out down.
Get on the scooter, Chris.
The skiff was cool, but the levels especially the first level we used the skiff, it was just like nothingness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just empty. The world was
after
empty.
You just went through Act 1, and it was epic, dude. That Act 1 was freaking amazing, and then it's like shit. You guys could have kept going with this. You really could have. And it's them, like trying to take risks, because a lot of people ask, and Rod's not lying. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, what are you gonna do like different?" And they tried to do different, and they didn't break the Gears mold, but
no.
They definitely rode the line too far with like things that piss gearheads off more than anything. Like
they were trying
transactions and like that knife. The knife with the melee is pissing people off. Okay, like, and then like even like people are complaining about the mace, even though I enjoy the shit out of that thing. And it's just like the level design. Like a lot of people hate that level Icebound because like the entire thing's like breakable under you, and like all of a sudden you're dead, like without even knowing why, because it's just like breaking under you. And like there's just things that they could have done better, and that's why I've shut my mouth. I've defended them on certain points, but at this point I'm like, you guys are not going to change this microtransaction thing. I'm going to have a problem. I literally am using like the same skin because like I go and look at the skin and I'm like, oh, I like that skin. Oh, not craftable. That's what it fucking says. And I'm like, dude, not craftable? Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. Like, you guys would do that with the esports packs. Fine. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not paying for it, but at least I had a shit ton of stuff to No, I have to use the same skin the whole time. Come on, like give me a break, dude. You know, like it's bullshit. And you know, I understand, like I said, that you have to make money, but you got to give me some kind of incentive. Because I feel like there is none right now. Like I love playing the multiplayer. I think the multiplayer is really good now. The connection's better. Everything's like, you know, it's not super well balanced, but no Gears ever has been. Let's be honest. And it's a tough game, like with the pop shot and, you know, the blind fire, like, you know, those things register differently in the game. And then on top of it, you have people on across the country and shit, you know, so the ping is way higher, way lower. But in the end, like, I still feel like I'll like wreck people and I'll get a shit ton of nothing. Because you know, those credits are, you know, basically just for leveling up. That's it. Like I don't get anything else. You know, I get some scrap. Ooh, because I didn't do the tour of duty because I didn't want to play fucking Horde that day. Fuck you. You know what I mean? That's what I said on Twitter, dude. I was like, dude, what are you guys doing? Like you're pissing the beat. Like I want to go in. I want to play team deathmatch, King of the Hill, whatever. Am I gonna play the campaign more? Sure. Am I gonna play Horde more? Sure. But I want to do it on my terms, not yours.
Yeah, I played the Horde.
I got some breaking news.
What's that?
Guess what the best fighting game of all time now is?
Mortal Kombat X.
Or the best-selling fighting game of all time.
I read that. What was it? It beat Street Fighter 2, correct? That's what you're talking about?
Yep, it beat everything.
You talking about Smash?
Yep, Super Smash Brothers. I want to get that, actually.
I can't stand that game.
I've never played one.
I actually enjoy it. It's interesting. It's a pain in the butt, though. Like, you have to think about where you're moving rather than how you're fighting. You know what I mean? Like, because like you could just fall off the level or some stupid shit.
Yeah, I can't stand that, dude. I played the one that was on the Nintendo 64 for like 30 minutes with a girl's daughter I was dating at the time. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is a fighting game. Like, no, this is not a fighting game. When you grow up on Street Fighter, I've said this before on Twitter and pissed people off. Like, you grew up on Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Clay Fighters, Eternal Champions, whatever. Those are traditional fighting games. And then I just like, no, this is some kind of weird experiment. No, I can't get down with it like that. Sorry.
I like all the characters and shit they have in it, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I don't know, dude. I just, I can't do Smash Brothers. I'm glad people like it, but it's not. Nintendo, you know, I'm not big on Nintendo.
I want to.
No, just say it ain't so.
You've never heard me say that, have you?
No, this is the first I've ever heard this from you, Jago.
I know Salty's got it. Salty is Super Smash Brothers good because I want to get it. Tell me if it's good or bad.
They all say they're good. It's good, Super. Get it. And while you're at it, buy me a copy of COD.
I think Super would like it. I think Super would like it. To be honest,
he's a Nintendo Switch lover now. Of course he would.
Yeah, I fucking hated Nintendo. I was
Switch lover.
You guys know why I hated Nintendo for so long, because all my digital games went away. Because my Wii broke. No,
wait, did your weed break? Is that what you said?
No, my Wii broke. And I had all my digital games on it, and your games were all tied to your console, so you lost like all your fucking games.
Oh yeah.
Can anyone guess what game I'm playing?
Sewer Shark.
You're right.
Yep, I know Sewer Shark, brother. Love that game. I could never beat this fucking game though. I swear to Christ, it's hard.
No, it seems.
King Ram said only beta males play.
That's awesome.
Super's not gonna get it now. He's gonna be like, no, I'm not doing it.
Well, I have Luigi's Mansion that me and my girlfriend didn't like it that much, so we took that back. So I have.
How dare you say that?
Yeah, you said that was trash. You said that was straight up trash.
Hey, I was hyping the game up before it came out. Then I gave it a chance. The GameStop has a 48-hour love it or return it policy.
If it blows, bring it back policy.
Yeah, and I mean it's not a bad game. It just didn't. It felt like a kid's game. like a 10-year-old game.
Where you were playing on? You were playing on the Switch, man. Wait, man, come on.
There's some good games on the Switch. Zelda Breath of the Wild is my favorite game ever released now. That game is so amazing. I can't wait for the sequel. Day one. Doing it.
Day one buy for Super. And it doesn't involve VR?
You can play older Zelda games in VR. It's pretty cool, actually.
He just had to make that point.
You can play the whole Zelda Wind Waker in VR. It's freaking nuts.
And then Zelda Salt Shaker, yes.
Oh, you're getting PC VR.
See, he'll make you buy this stuff. He made me buy a PlayStation 4 plus the VR.
Yep. Now you're gonna get you're gonna get a PS5 and PSVR 2.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting.
Thanks for spending my little money for me, Super.
You're gonna trade. STINKINCORPSE gonna trade your dildo sticks in. You're gonna trade your PSVR 1 in and your PS4 in, and you're gonna get refreshed PS5 with a new PSVR 2. Did I say that right?
What about controllers on the fucking replace the dildos, or is that included with your PSVR?
They'll have inside out tracking. They have to.
They better include controllers for the new PSVR. What the fuck?
Oh, they have to, dude. They have to.
But no, we decided y'all can use the dildo sticks for the new one as well. Like, no.
No, dude, I'll be the first one that revolts against Sony.
That's the reason why I told you. That's the reason why I quit playing VR, because I don't mind playing with the controller, right. But I'd rather play with I want to feel more immersed, you know. And more than mine, it sucks, dude. And I haven't done nothing to it. You see my hand looking like it's got epilepsy or something in VR. It's like, oh, shaking and shit.
Yeah. That's because they're using that fucking dumbass camera and that Sony dildo sticks. But yeah, I'm sure they'll change. I'm sure the new controllers will look close to like the Oculus ones or something. And
okay.
I'm
at a beer. I need more beer. I need more beer to listen to all this VR talk.
Why does that robot look like two boobs or nipples?
Yeah. They're trying to spin them.
What the?
Let's go, dog meat.
Is that guy from Inner Space?
No, that's not Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, did you ever see that Inner Space?
Yes, hell yeah. Where he's inside that girl's body in the little ship. He got struck down.
Oh yeah.
They do kind of look like boobs, don't they?
Or was it Meg Ryan?
Oh, Meg Ryan was hot back in the day. Now she looks like a bag of friggin' apples.
Apples?
Apples is being kind.
No, like a bag of old apples.
No, pineapples. There we go. That's about right.
I gotta look at a picture of what she looks like now.
She didn't age well.
She didn't age well. I think she had a couple plastic surgeries or something.
She did.
Oh God.
She needs a few more.
I know.
What? She looks. Oh wait.
She looks. Oh. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
What the fuck happened to her?
It's called old age and fucked up plastic surgery.
Yeah, I think majority of it's fucked up plastic surgery.
Remember, plastic degrades too, people.
Yeah. Especially in the sunlight.
But at kind of a slower rate.
I mean, there aren't a lot of actors or actresses that I can think of that are in their 50s that actually still look like they're in their 20s. There's the odd few that still look really good, but even like Jennifer Aniston, that was going on and on about how, that she was like the face of CoverGirl makeup or whatever because of her looks. Even she's getting old looking now.
Oh yeah, she's 50 now, dude. Like,
yeah.
What commercial?
I will argue that Elvira.
I'll say this: it is called CoverGirl for a reason. So
yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yep. Yeah. Now, what is it she's in? Is there a commercial she's in? Something I've seen her in here lately, or is it a movie I just saw with her?
Talk shit. Are you talking about Jennifer
Aniston? Yeah,
she's on some girl talk show shit.
Yeah, he's watched it.
Yeah. No, I saw.
Super's good.
I think it popped up.
You can tell
something.
Oh no! Oh god, I don't remember what it was, but I watched something here recently with her. It's like recent, so she's 49 or 50, and you can tell she's 50 now. You can tell.
Oh
she's
god,
50.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only hide that shit for so long.
Well, no. You got all this computer generated shit. So why don't you just take off all the makeup and see how she looks? Because it's probably not good.
Most women, let's be honest, most women, if they didn't have makeup on, no matter how hot they are, you chew your fucking arm off in the morning to get away from them.
Oh my god. You talking about a drunk night, Jago?
Oh yeah, Crazy Gamer, Winona Ryder.
Did you
Winona Ryder, like from Stranger Things. I still have a crush on her.
Fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I mean, I had a crush on her since not just Beetlejuice, because she was young in Beetlejuice, but I think it was like Heathers when she did Heathers. She's still pretty hot.
What wasn't No, I'm thinking of Alyssa Milano, but
Axel checking in.
What's up, Axel? Welcome to the jungle.
Whoa.
Hold on, Jay.
We gotta say what's up to Skull Stomper. I guess he's on Mixer. Yep.
On Mixer, Skull Stomper.
What's happening, Skull Stomper? No one's on Mixer. I can tell.
Stomping the skull.
Oh, maybe
we're having a Guns N' Roses reunion.
That's what Restream bots tell me. Mixer, Skull Stomper.
Oh, maybe you're right, but it doesn't. Oh, there it is. It finally popped up.
That's
cool, buddy. That's Canadian internet,
I knew it had potential.
Okay, so in preparation for me to finally go see Terminator Dark Fate, we're playing Terminator game. I don't care what the critics say. That movie looks like a hell of fun. Looks like a pile of fun.
My opinion, the third one, or the one they remade where there's two Arnolds, I think that one was better than this one.
You seen it already?
You saw it already?
Praise Cody, yes.
Oh yeah, but you can't listen. You can't watch Cody. You don't know what even kind of edit you got there.
He said yeah, he does, because the dude's holding the phone in the movie theater.
Yeah.
And pinatas pop out from the top of the freaking thing and tell me to gamble.
Yeah.
But no, I like the story. I like the remake one where there's two Arnold Schwarzeneggers.
You talking about the one that had the girl from Game of Thrones in it?
Is that Genesis?
I don't know who she
Genesis. Yeah, that was Terminator.
Yeah, I think it's Genesis.
That's the one that had the girl.
That one was.
I haven't seen Genesis.
That one was awesome. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
You talking about the one where, like, at the beginning, he fights his younger self?
Yes, I love that one.
He stops his younger self from asking those punker dudes for their clothes.
Yep, which one is it?
Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
I haven't seen that one, so I don't have.
I actually
like that. Corpse. It's fucking awesome.
I've seen them all. I'm
the new one. They're the only
It's not bad. It's not a bad movie. The new one is not bad at all.
But they say that it replaces everything after 2.
Yeah, it's everything after 2. You can like just take that out of your mind, because they say that doesn't exist.
But they can do that because it's time travel, right? They can do whatever they want. They can say it's an alternate timeline.
Back to the Future did it. So.
Crazy said Dark Fate 6 out of 10, best since the second one.
That's what I've read.
Yeah, I really want to see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
And the fact that seeing Arnie, they say that this version of Arnie as the T-1000 or T-100, whatever, 1000. I can't remember what number he was. But they say that he like his character arc is really awesome in this.
Genesis is better.
Genesis
does what Nintendo does.
Winona Ryder hasn't looked good since '95. You bunch of Gen X.
What? Who said that? Axel. I'm very, very disappointed. You're gonna have to get a what the fuck.
No, I have to agree with him. Thanks.
What the? Whoa, King Ram wants to see Jiggly Mullins.
Wasn't she in some Poison Ivy movies in her 20s? Or you remember? You know what I'm talking about? When she got naked? Pretty sure that was her.
Winona Ryder got naked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Cody that shit.
Those Drew Barrymore and
Yeah, I think they all did it.
Yeah.
Oh, Poison Ivy. You know who that was? That was the one that they used to be on. My Name Is Earl.
That's I'm thinking of the girls on Who's the Boss.
Yeah, she got naked in a vampire movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking of her.
It was yeah, and it was actually she was pretty hot in that. Terrible movie, but she was buck naked and she was hot.
I can't remember anything Winona Ryder did after Beetlejuice.
She did Heathers.
Crazy Gamer says Cher is hot for 73. Is she still alive?
You know what?
Yeah,
that's not even her anymore.
I gotta go look now. Cher 19. What year is this?
So is Dolly Parton. She's still alive. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
And she's all plastic.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, Cher looks exact same.
I know, it's scary. She spent the real money on the plastic surgery.
She says
she's been preserved already. You know that, right?
No, she turned back time.
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 Hi, Jeepers Creepers.
What's happening, Jeepers? Thanks for coming by. We're playing some Terminator.
He comes in. We're talking about Cher.
Yeah, he was only listening until he heard us say Cher. Then he had to jump in the chat.
Hey guys, I'm a big Cher fan.
he's got posters and everything.
Yeah. Afraid to kind of tell you guys.
Secrets out.
Beardy Mac's in the chat too.
Who
is
Beardy? What's happening, Beardy?
What's up, dude? Who is everyone's favorite MILF or GILF?
MILF. I'm gonna say right now, even Jesus Christ, it changes every day, right? But I used to be big on Angelina Jolie.
Me too.
Those big old lips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
DSL, brother. Holy shit.
I'm on that. I'm all about that.
I like Kate Beckinsale.
And if you don't know what DSL is, I am not explaining.
I don't know if she can be considered a MILF yet. I think she needs another 5-10 years.
Kate Beckinsale? She's not even in her 40s yet, is she?
What is your GILF
he said
then?
GILF. That's GILF would have to be Emma Stone for me.
I'd have to say Betty White from Golden Girls.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You're off the show.
That's it.
He's got wrinkly balls down there. That's what he's got. He's like, I gotta match the drapes, baby.
You'd hit that, you know it.
He just wants to date Betty White because he knows he can hide his friggin' weed in her bloomers.
Bloomers. They go all down to her kneecaps when she puts them on.
Well, shit. What's happening with all this? I'm seeing freaking like advertisements for like butt lift fucking leggings now. Like what the fuck? Like, you know, she gonna take that shit off. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Wow.
I have to say,
I don't even know, man.
Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
Somebody, I guess you could call Jennifer Aniston a GILF. I'd say that's like she's in her 50s, or she's 50, so that she qualifies. I'm sorry,
I suppose.
Oh, actually, mine's that blonde on the left. The chick from Scary Movie.
Oh, yeah. She's in her 40s. Yeah.
Yep.
What chick from Scary Movie?
Or she could be a GILF.
Which one have we talked about?
The blonde from Scary Movie.
I don't know which one that is.
You talk. She's a real dumb one. Like, I mean, she's like dumb.
That narrows it down.
When that guy shoots a load and she's stuck to the ceiling.
Yeah. I can't never think of her name. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
I'm gonna look it up.
I have no idea.
Blonde from Scary Movie.
Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley. That was the one from Poison Ivy.
Yes. Yeah, Jamie Presley. Yeah. She's from North Carolina.
Yeah. Well, you can tell by her accent.
Yeah.
Cindy Campbell.
Cindy Campbell. Yep. I can't never remember because it's kind of a plain name.
That is my MILF.
Officer Doofy.
Chad, who is your favorite MILF?
Susan Sarandon.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Older chick.
No, Jeepers, yours is Solly Struthers. You can't have Susan Sarandon.
What's her name? She was a model, and now she's got her own furniture at Rooms to Go.
What the fuck is it with these people and their clothing lines and their furniture lines? You have no fucking idea how to design clothes or furniture. Don't put your name on shit and make me try to buy it.
Cindy Crawford. That's who I'm thinking of. Ooh. Cindy Crawford. Yeah.
She was hot back in the 80s.
Yeah, she was.
What Pam? Can I have Pam Anderson without the?
You might not want Pam Anderson. You might not want Pam Anderson now. She looks like she'd been rode hard and put up wet about 1,000 times.
I gotta look this up.
Oh,
I may like it like that.
I don't know if you want to look that up anymore. Super.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Too much Tommy Lee back in the day.
Yeah. By the way, she only takes dicks as big as Tommy Lee's, and there aren't very many.
Oh, I think that's why she had enough of his. That's why she looks the way she looks now.
I was wondering why her cheeks look so big now.
Yeah, how sad, dude.
She was Kathy Ireland. Beardy Mac says she used to be married to Chris Pratt.
Who did? Kathy Ireland?
Gamer says Kate Blanchett. Blanche from Golden Girls.
No. Kate Blanchett. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Kate Blanchett. She's a great actress, but I don't think she's that hot.
If I'm thinking of the right person.
She was the one that was in. Kate Blanchett was the one that was on Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
Galadriel. Was she Galadriel? Yeah.
Yeah. Kathy Ireland. God, I ain't thought of her in a long time. Holy shit. Is she even alive? Wow, I ain't heard that name in a long time. You dug deep for that one, Jeepers.
I want to see what Blossom looks like now.
Oh no, God, you don't. Just go watch The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory.
She's on there.
I've never seen that.
What? Well, you remember how she was kind of dorky cute in Blossom?
Now she's just dorky.
Yes, she's not anywhere close to being attractive now.
Oh, yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, no.
Not spank material for you. So.
No.
She's not going in your spank bank anytime soon.
No.
Don't go to try.
Pamela is calling.
Pamela Henderson.
Yeah, you better answer that call.
You know one who still looks pretty good, and I think she's close to 50. That's Jenny McCarthy.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy still looks damn good. Last time I seen her.
Did she pose in Playboy back in the 90s?
When 360 launched, they had I actually got to play Marble Madness with her because they had a thing on Xbox so you could play with a celebrity. I got to play one game of not Marble Madness. What's that game where you roll the ball? It was one of the first 360.
Monkey Ball? Super Monkey Ball?
No, not Monkey Ball.
Flinky?
No.
Flintstone?
You just roll a ball around. Oh.
That sounds like a fun time right there,
Super. Taste the Slinky, damn it. It's going down the stairs. Oh, I can see you now.
It was an Xbox arcade. It was like one of the first 360.
So this was Blossom you played with?
No, Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
Singled out and everything, whatever else she was on.
You had to wait in line to play with her.
He doesn't remember because he was spanking it the whole time.
He was playing with his balls.
Yeah.
Well, here's the funny thing. He was playing with Jenny McCarthy, but he was spanking and thinking he was playing with Blossom.
Phil Spencer lied to me. It wasn't really Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer.
It would be.
He lied.
He said him and everybody at Xbox Studio.
He was more on the other side.
Who is the hottest video game chick besides Lara Croft?
Well, the girl that actually voiced did the voice work for the
No, that don't count.
No, he's just talking video games.
That would be the Cuphead.
What about the
Hellblade
what about the vampire chick from those games, from that series of games?
Darkstalker?
No, I'm trying to think.
You ain't talking about
No,
Blood Rain.
Blood Rain, yeah.
Blood Rain?
Blood Rain.
And then they do a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the B. It's like a B movie.
Yeah.
The B movie.
I think they might have done a couple of them.
My two would be Taki from Soul Calibur and Sam from Gears 3.
Oh, I think I'll say Sam Fisher.
No.
I just love that rough voice.
You got enough of that with me, motherfucker.
Wow.
There's a chick from Record. Would you guys hit the chick from Record? Forgot her
No,
She
she didn't show enough.
I'd hit that.
You know the girl that played the TX in Terminator 3 was the
Yeah,
chick that
she
played
was
in
pretty
the
hot.
movie. She was the chick that played in the movie Blood Rain.
Yes.
Oh, same one. Okay.
Yeah, same girl.
right.
She gets naked in Blood Rain. She's
Yeah.
like a or something. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Okay. I'm gonna put that on my list to watch.
Christina Locken or whatever how you pronounce her name. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I don't remember her name. but-
Rated M for mature.
Rated S for spank.
Video game chicks, man. I don't know.
I think maybe a couple of them from the Witcher game.
Yes, Jennifer and
Jennifer.
Yennefer.
You know what's funny? I was watching I was watching an interview with somebody the other day, and the woman that they were interviewing, I thought would be perfect for the chick from The Witcher. I'm trying to remember what her name was, but she was like the dead on for attractive, young, short blonde hair.
I'm trying to think of chicks in video games that I thought were hot, other than decent for a video game. But Lara Croft.
well, the chick on Enslaved.
Oh yeah. The chick from Enslaved. Even though she's not like show a lot of skin, but yeah, she was pretty hot.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Let's play so many freaking games, dude. Oh, I got one for you. But she was pixelated as hell. But the redhead chick that was in Metal Gear Solid, the first one on PlayStation.
Yes.
You remember her? Remember
Dancing in the rain.
you could stare at her and she would blush. You remember that? If you kept staring at her, she's like, "Stop it!"
Sounds a little crazy.
Yeah, she would. You
That
stare
never
at her.
happened. That never
brings me
happened to
back
anyone else.
That brings me back to the Duke Nukem days. Like, holy shit.
I don't remember her name though. What her name was in the game, but she was cute because because you could see her in a little codec when you were talking, so you got to see her face better. She was cute. I just can't remember her name, but it's the long since I played it. God, that's tough, man.
Yeah. it was,
Hot chick in video games. You don't even think about it.
The chick from Bayonetta. Yeah.
Bayonetta? Nah, but she's hot, but she was weird.
How about Lollipop Chainsaw?
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Did you ever see the chick that actually does the cosplay of her?
Mm-mm.
So
I don't know
this
if
chick,
I've not-
so this is a chick. You go online, okay? Do a quick search for Lollipop Chainsaw cosplay. This hot young thing pops up, and if you search long enough, she likes to pose nude and post her pictures all over the internet.
Sweet. Nice. What's up, Invader?
Oh, if you look up that girl Amaranth, she does a lot of cosplays too. She's pretty hot. She does a lot of cos. She did a what's the not Velma, but Scooby Doo. Daphne, yeah, she does a pretty hot fucking Daphne.
Oh my god.
Cosplay. She did. You can find pictures of it.
That's in his spank bank, just letting you know.
I don't know. It takes more than still pictures for them. I like them.
You like them moving? You like those moving pictures?
I like those moving pictures. You know, that new invented walk. Yeah, but he is pretty hot. If you see some of her cosplays.
Crispy picks a snatcher.
Of course he did.
I saw someone say snatcher in the chat. That's Crispy's goal.
Yeah, there you go. How about them apples?
He likes the snatcher.
Axel said, with Death Stranding releasing, why aren't you guys playing Kojima's masterpiece Snatcher? I never even fucking heard of it. Is that a real thing?
Who's hyped for Death Stranding? Let's hear it, everyone.
I don't know if hype is exactly the right word. I don't know if that's the right word.
I don't know what's more disturbing is that A, it's exactly what everyone thought it was, a UPS simulator, or B, that it's as boring as fuck and everyone's giving it great reviews. I don't know what's more disturbing.
It's art.
It's called greatness awaits. You gotta hold your packages and then you just keep walking and awaiting greatness.
No, it's called greatness awaits. Give myself a damn wedgie. That's what it's called.
If you see how they worded some of these reviews, they were wording it like it was a 6, but then they rated some of them in the same time they gave it like a 100. Like, come on, you were afraid to piss Kojima off. Come on, man.
They're all afraid to piss
Kojima. It seems like people are scared to give Kojima a bad review. That's what it seems like.
But I hope what this does, it opens the eyes to everyone who takes review scores by heart, and by religion.
Did he say that he's going to start making movies now?
Yeah.
I was going to say that. Did you see that? I posted on Twitter that Kojima Studios is going to start making movies now.
Mm-hmm. I posted it would be something like the Human Centipede with killer clowns in outer space or some shit.
The Human Centipede.
Plan 9 from outer space with the Human Centipede. Kojima Productions.
Let's be honest, who didn't see that coming as much of a movie? And I'm not trying to knock it, but as much of a movie as that game looks like, who didn't see that coming already?
Right.
That's basically a playable walking simulator movie. With all the cutscenes I've seen, you walk.
Okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. How is that different than things like Until Dawn? And full transparency, I have not played Until Dawn, but everyone tells me it's amazing. How is it different?
I love Until Dawn, but that's cool. Because with Until Dawn, you knew what you were getting. They didn't ever show no gunplay or nothing like that while I signed up. So when I got it, I wasn't surprised at what type of game it was. I kind of knew already.
Yeah, they were like, it's a Telltale game, but more realistic looking, and it's a horror atmosphere.
Yeah, and what the point I made, I don't remember when, but I was like, hey, if you're gonna sit there and say, stop throwing shade, stop being like, oh, it's this, like, oh, we're gonna show this, and we're gonna show these little boss battles and throwing, I don't know, electric freaking boomerang, whatever the fuck it is, at people, and doing all this, like, oh, this is part of the game too. Okay, but what's the actual premise? The premise is the same thing. You should have just told people that. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a constant beat around the freaking bush. Like, stop beating around the bush.
To be fair, he showed like a lot of gameplay of the guy just walking around.
He was trying to throw people off. All it was. To get them thinking it was a different type of game than what it actually was.
Yeah, but every statement he made was like kind of like shady. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And that's something that I'm like, I get. Some people might enjoy this game. You know what I mean? I understand that, but I think it would have been more important for them to sell the game if they kind of, establish this rather than just kind of. Oh, we're gonna show you a shit ton of gameplay, and even the gameplay I watched, there was time lapses where it would just shoot you forward, just so it didn't seem like it was walking forever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, just be honest, Kojima. You know what I mean? Just be straight up and be like, look, what you guys are saying is kind of true. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what I I envision like, you know, our future coming to, or some, you know Kojima, he's just gonna be like, oh, this is my vision of the future or some shit. You know what I mean? True. Like, well, why don't just say that rather than, you know, beating around the bush, constantly like dragging people through the dirt, as I like to say. Like I
didn't see that he did that. Plus, they like had embargo lifted. What, like 2-3 weeks before the game comes out, so that's good. So people.
Did you see what Crazy put in the chat? Death Stranding has a 2-hour movie at the beginning.
Ending. Yeah.
Or ending. He said beginning and ending? Holy shit.
I think so. I heard it, something I saw somewhere that read something.
Yeah, he said start a 2-hour movie, leak of ending has a 2-hour movie. Holy fuck.
Well.
Okay. So, there we go. Is it a movie? Is it a game? Is it a game? Is it a movie? I started confusing myself.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Say that this was a movie. Okay? Say it was a movie and it was from a director that was well known. Okay, let's just hypothetically, Quentin Tarantino, okay, puts out his new movie, and all the critics, because it's Quentin Tarantino, say the movie is not entertaining, but we're giving it a 10.
I can give you a better example, Jay. Microsoft already tried this, and I love the game. You got a game called Quantum Break. People shit on the TV show. And then I don't want the TV show, but the game's okay, but the TV show sucks. They don't want to watch it. But PlayStation, and look, I have a PlayStation. You know, I'm not shitting on it, but there's just, you know, a little bit of hypocrisy going on. Damn it! People
there always has been, and I'm just finally glad that people are admitting to it now. Because
I haven't played it.
And I haven't played it either, so I'm not judging it. I'm just commenting on what I've been hearing, and I'm not judging because maybe the game is up my alley. It might be up my alley. It might be a type of game that I would enjoy to play because, you know, God knows I'm fucking old and I'm getting, you know, less and less patience with games. Maybe I don't want a game that I have to think too much about.
You just wander around and do what.
And maybe I would enjoy that, but I'm just saying that you can't give a game an amazing rating because fun factor has to be part of that. It's a game. I don't care what anyone says. Fun factor has to be a part of it.
You can't shit on a game in your actual type review, pretty much saying it was like mediocre, but then turn around and give it 100.
No, not at all.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Who gave it 100?
Lots of people.
Lots of people gave it 100.
Lots.
IGN gave it a 6.8. I was like, that's probably about right there. What they scored it.
No, but I don't listen. Okay, I don't listen to the lowest scores. I don't listen to the highest scores. I usually go to the middle for almost everything.
Okay.
I just go to my friends that I trust.
Yeah,
that have
exactly.
The same type of game taste in me.
Damn right, exactly.
Me too. I don't give a fuck. But I think IGN, they might have been, you know, throwing some shade just to throw some shade, but. But you know, like GameStop would never even give it a medium review. I think GameStop must have given it a 9, didn't they?
GameStop or
GameSpot? I mean,
I didn't see it.
Pony Spot.
I didn't see what they gave it. I just know IGN gave it a 6.8, and everybody was like giving them shit for it.
Yeah.
15 perfect reviews.
Reviews so far. That's crazy, dude. No game is fucking perfect.
No game is perfect, especially when you say 10, it's not fun.
A score of 10 doesn't mean the game has to be perfect. Like I give Zelda Breath of the Wild a 10 out of 10 just because the game's like outstanding. Like I love everything about it pretty much.
Yeah, but they have to go by criteria.
Yeah,
they have to go by.
10 doesn't necessarily mean it's a perfect game.
It should.
For you, it doesn't, Super, but for a lot of people that read these reviews, that's what it means. It means it's the best game since, like, water was invented, you know? And they take this shit to heart. Oh, my God, Game of the Year!
Well, let's be honest here. There are people that have their own opinions that are rating these games. So,
of course,
you know, like, and you know what I mean? Their opinion could be, like, based off of where they work. It's possible. Or, you know, based off of, you know, their actual opinion. That's why I pointed out IGN's review, because I feel, you know, there was honesty involved. Like, let's be honest for a second. And we'll go back to Gears 5 because everybody keeps doing this with the comparisons. IGN did their review not only on the single player, but the multiplayer also. So my problem with that is that if you're going to do that and you're going to rate a game on two different spectrums, you have to do that for every single game.
Exactly. If there's a criteria, the criteria stands for single player and multiplayer if it has it. You can't just
a lot of games though, so that's not really fair either. Like,
you can't just choose to ignore certain things to suit your agenda.
Halo,
true.
They've done it separated the multiplayer and the campaign.
Like, so you never know the person. Like the person IGN that gave it a 6.8, he might not like games like that at all. He might have been a sports guy, and they made him review the game, so that might have brought his score down because he was forced to play Death Stranding. So you got to take.
And do you think they do that so that their reviews are not biased? You know, they're not going to give the guy that does all first-person shooters the Halo to review because he'll only give it a good review. You know, are they afraid of that?
I don't know, dude. I know if I was working for somebody like that, and they gave me a game I didn't want to play, my review might suffer because I'm like, I don't play this shit. Damn it.
Yeah, I hear you.
At the end of the day, though, you don't have to listen to their reviews.
And you know what? I don't, and I do not listen to any reviews for movies, for games, for nothing. Yeah, but Twitter does, but that's Twitter. Metacritic is the devil, and I'll say it to anybody. I never, ever will praise Metacritic when it gives my favorite games a good score. Metacritic is the devil. Please do not use it as a basis of quality.
It's the same thing with.
I like looking at it because it's funny.
Yeah, but are you there to be entertained or educated?
Both.
Well, you're not getting educated. You're only getting entertained.
I'll say curious.
At the end of the day, nowadays, I think reviews they've lost what the meaning of review is supposed to be, and it's more an opinion piece from the guy doing the so-called review.
That's why we need Morgan Webb and Adam Sessler back.
Oh fuck yes!
And Morgan Webb has to start wearing bikinis.
Yes.
That's why.
How did she age?
I'm telling you, that Morgan Webb, she had the best body.
I gotta look at a picture. I gotta see how she aged.
She's in your spank bank. Isn't there a folder on your computer?
Remember, he had to reset his computer. So.
Oh yeah, he lost his spank
Morgan
bank.
Webb Instagram. She still looks the same.
Yeah.
But do you remember when she had the short blonde hair? Then she went brunette. I thought the bangs were terrible on her, but
oh yeah, I didn't like the bangs.
No, I'm not a big fan of bangs.
Even
to this day, I don't like bangs on anyone.
Nope, me neither.
Bangs are bad.
What was the blonde-haired girl, the hot one? I can't think of her name right now. She used to work for IGN. Used to do their daily fix or whatever.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember her name.
It had something with Kyle in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Naomi Kyle.
Yeah.
Naomi.
Yeah, she was pretty hot.
She was the co-host at Yoshida Gaming News.
Yes. When's that coming back?
Someday.
We gotta start doing this on this show. Seriously, we gotta start having them ready for this show.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do it on Project Spark or the virtual reality stuff.
Do it on both.
I gotta go drain the leg bag. I'll be back.
All right, well, don't take too long.
Whoop, whoop. Alana Pierce. Yes.
Alana Pierce. Oh yeah. Pierce.
And she's funny, dude. Like she rolls right with the trolling. She doesn't even care.
Oh, she don't give a shit.
She's funny as hell. Like I gotta give it to her. Like she just like I remember like what it was like some supposed nude pic. So
boobs.
She like
boobs.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks ago.
It was
Nudes. These are not my boobs.
And she like went into detail. It was hilarious. Like I was laughing. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm like, man, she's just she's trolling right back, but like in an honest way, and it's funny as shit.
Yeah, she don't give a shit. And she goes, "There will never be nudes of me." Just to let you know.
Never say never. There is Photoshop. I'm just kidding. Hey, has anyone gotten the new Xbox Elite controller?
I have not.
No, I think
I want to, but it requires too much monies for me.
How much is it?
$180. No, it's $179.99.
That's exactly 1 year of Game Pass price. What a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I think it's worth it. I can't do it right now. Like, I'm playing with my bumpers broken once again, which pisses me off because my white Elite controller is not that old.
That's what happened to mine. That little plastic piece on the bumpers on my Elite controller broke. So, bye bumpers.
I see somebody that worked for Microsoft. I can't remember what he did. I saw it on Twitter. It just came out yesterday, correct? He got it, and he left it alone with his puppy today for 5 minutes.
I saw those pictures. That made me cry.
The fucking the grip, the rubber grips, just exactly where a baby or a puppy would chew because they're teething. He chewed the fucking grip. I was like, oh, that's what you get for buying a $180 controller.
Jesus. Mine's arriving tomorrow. Mine's arriving tomorrow. I cannot wait.
Oh cool. My god, dude, you gotta let us know, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a live unboxing.
Cool. Do you have puppies?
I have 2 dogs, but they're not puppies anymore. They're not gonna chew nothing.
Okay, so make sure you don't have any puppies around.
No.
Did you say you are getting it, Jay?
Oh, I definitely am getting it. I ordered it. It's my birthday gift. I talked my wife into it. I said, my birthday's coming up in the end of November. I really want this. She said, just order it.
You got permission.
I got permission. You know what else I got permission for?
Sex.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You know, she'd be like, okay, this is the only time you get it this year.
That's not funny because that's true.
You can
I'm not laughing.
Jay's wife's like, Jay, you can have the Elite controller version 2, or you can have some sex. Damn it!
Not both. Not both.
No.
That's why he's drooling right now.
That's what happens when you're married for as long as I am. You kind of hope that she forgets what night it is, because she only wants it once a week.
Or you hope she falls asleep with her mouth open. You can just like,
Jago, jeez.
Thank God she doesn't watch this stream.
Well,
you know, I hear Dad say it all the time. No way for the lady to fall asleep with her mouth open.
Whoa, that's pretty good. That sounds just like him.
Like my old lady would fucking kill me if I did that.
Time to wake up.
Jago, why'd you come to work with a black eye? Well,
I slipped and fell in the bathroom and hit the doorknob.
I stuck my dick in my old lady's mouth while she was napping, and then she punched me in the face and kicked me in the balls.
I stuck it in her mouth, but it wasn't her mouth; it was her eye socket.
I tripped, fell.
When did she lose her eye? That's the real question.
I accidentally fucked her in the skull. Sorry. She didn't like that very much. Wow.
Good times.
Good times.
What are you playing now, Jay?
Take a guess.
Night Trap.
Ah, it froze on me. I was playing Road Rash.
I was gonna say I never heard it froze on me.
Damn. Okay, I gotta find a new game. Not all these games work perfectly, of course. Let's see. What do we have? What is Revenge of the Ninja?
I don't know.
We're gonna try this next.
I played this dog shit out of Road Rash back in the day.
I love Road Rash.
Ninja game I like is Shinobi pretty much.
I love Shinobi.
Ninja Gaiden. Even the original on Nintendo. Okay. It wasn't bad, but it was hard as shit.
It was hard.
Very hard.
I liked Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. That was a pretty good game.
I think I played that, but I don't know. I doubt I ever beat it.
Did you hear what Crazy Gamer said? He said that he's lucky because Chloe loves this podcast. Chloe,
really?
we love the fact that you love this podcast because we're just a bunch of fools.
Yeah.
How anyone can stand to listen to us for 2 hours is beyond me.
How anybody can't stand to listen to us for 2 hours is beyond me.
Chloe, we're bad influence. Don't leave your mouth open.
Taking notes. Okay, one thing.
That was not me. I did not say that.
Funny, I tell you.
Send all hate DMs to Supersonic Station.
Yes, I feed on. I lost my voice.
God, he's choking.
Okay.
Somebody stuck a dick in your mouth.
Get that dick out of your mouth. Okay, guys.
Leave your mouth open, Super.
Boy, get that dick out of your mouth.
That wouldn't be the first time.
His girlfriend stuck the strap on in there.
Okay, guys. I'm all out of Sega CD games. I'm going to the Sega Genesis. Somebody pick a game.
Oh hell! Dirty J's favorite game, Pit Fighter.
Pit Fighter. Okay, let me find Pit Fighter here. I'll play Pit Fighter. I'm not afraid.
Shout out to Dirty J.
He loves that game, man.
Yeah, it's all he talks about.
Do they have a WWF
He's
game
got
on
all his memories.
There's lots of. I was surprised on how many WWF games there are on this.
Do a wrestling game on there.
That would be better than the 2K21, right?
Well, let me do Pit Fighter first, and then we will go to.
Crispy, they did a patch that's even worse now. I think. How does that happen?
That's impossible. That game was fucking trash when it was released.
I can't believe they released that damn game. Jesus. I mean, come on. Are we serious right now? Like, the glitches were incredibly bad.
Yeah, like, it was broken as fuck, dude.
You know, like crawling on the, the freaking ring and the freaking, like, I remember there was like some twerking video, like where they're stuck on the rope or something.
That's Ronda Rousey. It was Ronda Rousey. It was twerking like a motherfucker around the rope.
I don't know how to play this game.
AEW's
it ain't hard.
It ain't hard. It's just a bunch of pressing.
It's a beat 'em up.
Yeah, but all I'm doing is swinging and punching, swinging and kicking.
You're punching and kicking, yeah.
Okay.
This was an arcade game, Jay. You never.
I know, but I never played it.
I did.
I do remember it being an arcade game, but I never played it.
Yep.
It's got a good campaign graphic on.
I always used to pick not the tall Asian dude.
Oh, this guy, he just pile drive me. This is pit fighting, not WWF.
He's a wrestler, wrestling. He's got kind of like wrestling.
Then why is he wearing an executioner mask?
He's a dominatrix. He's dominating.
Because his name is Executioner.
Oh, well, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I don't know why Dirty J don't like this game. I guess
I don't see why he hates it so much.
He hates it so much.
Badass, man.
I guess it raped him in the arcade one time. I don't know.
Hey, Mortal Kombat X is like $4 on PlayStation.
I love Mortal Kombat X.
I got a bunch of games for like $35. I got what I got Star Wars Battlefront 2 for like $5. I got Mortal Kombat X with all the DLC for $5. I got Pac-Man, that Pac-Man remix thing.
Oh, DX?
Yeah.
I love that game. I got it too.
I got that.
Rise of Tomb Raider for like $5. I got the Tomb
How do you own all those games?
Because it's a huge sale.
Yeah, but I already owned all those games. But did you already own any of them? And you just bought them on PlayStation?
Double dip some of them.
So you're double dipping. Why would you double dip?
Because I like to stream to YouTube for my
Oh, that's right. You like the PlayStation for that.
He likes to dip himself. Mm.
Yeah, he likes to dip himself in pony juice.
It's
you really can't You can't like pass it up. That's like $5.
Listen, don't you're preaching to the choir. Every time I go on the freaking Xbox sales, and if I see something, I'm buying it. Even Steam, it's like I don't need this, but it's $5. I can't afford not to buy it.
Go on Humble Bundle. It's even worse. Like I said, they just had Call of Duty World War II, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Spyro, and like 5 other games for $10.
King Rams,
keep them.
King Ransom played Kid Chameleon.
Oh, I'll play Kid Chameleon. I've done that before, and I love that game.
You played it a couple weeks back.
Yeah, I did. Before I do that, I will do that. The Sega, the WWF games I have are WWF Raw. I have Royal Rumble. I have Super WrestleMania, and I have WrestleMania the arcade game. Which one do I play?
Royal Rumble. Noof doof kaboom. Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. Okay.
Chloe said, I guess it's her. She said, I can take advantage of Crazy as he's less mobile at the moment. Uh-oh.
Just ride it.
Yeah, Super.
Damn.
I'll get Crazy some bonus points here.
Damn! King Ransom early too played Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. I don't know if anybody told you. I think Corpse did. It was way earlier though.
See some jiggly.
Yeah.
I like Dead or Alive Volleyball.
Do what?
Was it called Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. I had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jiggly.
It's just basically watching their boobs bounce, and then you can make them run across floaties in the pool just to watch shit bounce.
Okay, so who am I playing? Here are my characters: Randy Savage, Bret Hart,
The Undertaker when he
the
was young.
Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Crush. Who the fuck is Crush?
You remember Crush?
Demolition.
Okay, Jim Duggan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
And
USA.
the narcissist. This guy wasn't the narcissist. Wasn't this guy
Lex Luger?
Lex Luger? Yeah, he had a different name.
Lex Luger.
And Shawn Michaels. And
Fuck everyone, Macho Man.
Coco the model. Oh, the model. Remember him?
Rick Martel. Yep.
Yeah, and Papa Shango. Oh, and Razor Ramon.
You gotta play as Razor Ramon.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Macho Man.
Or Macho Man. Ooh, yes! Never just like
Oh,
that.
wait a second. I missed one. IRS. Remember IRS?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna play
We defer to the chat.
Yeah.
Macho Man and Bret Hart. Who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be Macho Man. I'm gonna play Macho Man first.
You gotta go with the guy. You gotta go with the guy that snaps into a swim.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, baby.
Rick Martel used to be teamed with Tito Santana. I forgot the name of their tag team.
I remember Tito Santana.
Arriba.
Oh, he was known as the narcissist for a while.
God, you talking about nostalgia right there, seeing all those wrestlers. Holy shit. That's when I actually used to like wrestling.
Yeah, there you go. See, me too.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Hey, AEW kicks ass now, man.
I don't know. I've lost it, Super. I just lost the whole one to one. After WCW shut down because of Vince McMahon or whatever, bought them out, and we lost Goldberg and everybody that was over there, and the new Sting at the time. You know,
I
looking
still
like
got Goldberg, but he's old. Oh wait, Nuke got it. Strike Force. That was the name. Good job, Dave.
now I just saw Goldberg in a commercial before we went live. He's in a Dodge commercial.
Yes, he is.
You see it? You see that?
That was probably like one of the last like eras of wrestling that
It
I
was.
watched.
Yeah. You talking about the
Goldberg.
early 2000s and shit? Yeah.
Yeah, you always like he'd walk in Goldberg. And the spear was just it was always epic.
You're done. You're done.
It was always like fuck yeah, motherfucker. And then he'd like spear him like fucking 10 times. You know, he'd be like,
And then he go, yeah.
That sounded like
It did.
Goldberg was the shit, man. That's the last time I really enjoyed it.
Jeepers. Have a new Slim Jim.
Honestly, after that, I was like, I don't know.
How do I perform freaking moves? This guy keeps body slamming me. I don't know how to body slam.
Press the other button.
I'm hitting all the buttons.
I don't know what buttons are you.
Not the right one.
Is this how you won as Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, Jay?
No, listen, buddy. I'm pretty good at Scorpion, at least.
Yeah, I know. I will defer. I'm just saying.
Well, me and Jago played a few rounds together, and we were like 50-50 at least.
There you go. Yeah, I'm too much of a button masher. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at the moves. Fuck the moves. I don't care. I'm gonna figure it out.
You talking about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
When you hit me. Yeah. Don't get me started when we started picking random people though. Holy shit, that sucks. I can't like I don't know. I know you beat me when I had what's his name? I want to call him TJ Combo, not TJ Combo. Jax.
Jax. Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's like, God, I suck. Jax.
Okay, we're done with Royal Rumble. What are we doing next? What was the last request?
Kid Chameleon.
Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon was one of those games that I played a lot of as a kid, and I can play this game for hours. It's one of the it's a very, very long game. Like there's like 100 levels, I think, in this game.
Yeah, there was.
And it gets really hard too.
What?
Axel said, "Read the instruction manual." I don't want to read the instruction manual for every character.
Damn it! Hard. Hard.
Yeah, you like it hard, don't you?
Bend over, Crispy. I'll let you know.
He likes it when she wears the strap on.
He just had it in his mouth a while ago, remember?
I choked on
it. Or was that a Bilbo stick? I don't know.
I'm right there with you, Noof. He said I prefer these games over the new 2K trash. Fuck yeah, dude. Yes.
I hope this sends 2K a freaking lesson that no one's gonna buy this wrestling game, and to do something fucking better instead of giving us
but the rumor is that they're trying to lose the contract anyway.
That's a rumor though.
I don't know though. You release a game like that, like,
well, Ukes left, and they're the ones that were mad about 2K wouldn't really let them kind of change the game, make it better and stuff, and advance the game.
Well, they wanted time, like from what I've read. They wanted time to make the game better. They wanted to actually skip a year, which I mean is not a failure. I mean, a lot of people, when NBA Live came out again, I think it was last year or the year before, said it was really good, and then they skip a year again. Like, it's like, okay, now you have problems. But I mean, you do it once and you kind of like change the way it is. I mean, it can make sense.
I heard that Ukes didn't like the direction that they were going in, and that's why they were like, "Fuck it, we're out. We're going." Didn't they say they were going to make their own, or try to make their own wrestling game?
I don't know.
It depends on who's got the license.
Well, fuck, they could make, because let's be honest, you see how this one came out, so must have the actual talent there must have been Ukes.
Oh yeah, like.
Holy shit.
Did no one test this fucking game? Like, half the features are gone, and like even the creative character, like the shit that the hardcore like about the wrestling 2K games, it's gone, or it's either gone or broken. The creative wrestler is messed up. Like, you can't edit the
fucking
face paint.
John Cena looks like one of the fucking Golden Girls, for Christ's sake.
It does. And like the universe mode is all messed up. That's for like the hardcore people that buy it every year, and they're pissed off at it. New people's gonna be pissed off at it because the game's like half-baked and broken. People like me have already been fed up because they keep giving us the same fucking game every year and taking away features. Like, the game never changes. Like, if you go back like 4 or 5 years,
doesn't that sound like every sports game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tired of the same Madden, same.
I used to love Madden. I really did.
That's why
Madden. What was it? Madden 2010 was probably one of the best. It was with the Troy Polamalu on the cover. It was so good. I played the hell out of that fucking game. And the Chiefs, I'm a Chiefs dad. Chiefs sucked that year, but I loved that game.
They won this week. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
You guys know that that Canadians don't play football games, right? We do not play football games because the CFL sucks, and we just don't. We have no connection to it.
Football League.
Yeah, we have no connection to. Well, I mean, some people have NFL. They watch it every week or whatever, but the majority of people, it's hockey here. So you talk about a hockey game, that's everyone's got the new NHL that came out, but as for the NFLs, I don't know very many people that play them at all.
The last football game, I don't know, dude. I guess I grew out of sports games because I got tired because basically it was the same shit over and over again, and I guess I got tired faster than a lot of people. The last football game I ever bought and played was NFL Fever, like 2004 on the original Xbox. I actually enjoyed it.
The last football game I played was on. The last time I played a football game was on the Sega Dreamcast.
Actually, NFL 2K series.
Yeah, and it was because it was so cool looking back then.
What did you say, Crispy? And you never heard of it?
I said they need to bring back an NFL Fever.
I know it was
an
damn
NBA
good.
Street. Like NBA Street was fun as hell too.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I'm glad like Forza took a break for like
Forza
a year.
needed to take a break. Holy shit!
But I'm glad they did though, because now people are finally gonna get excited about it again.
Yeah, new
Forza
right. Takeaway feature just to sell them back to you later.
Yep.
Well, the way the Gears model's going, that might happen. Freaking stupid bullshit. That's dude. Like that's the problem. Like I bought a skin that was already like easily available on Gears 4. Yeah, I didn't buy it, but I scrapped it, and I'm like, what the hell? Like this is the best I can get right now. What the frig? And that's probably what they're gonna do now. Like they need to freaking check themselves before they wreck themselves, as I like to say.
Indy's got a good one. NFL Blitz. That was fun. I love that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe it's
Blitz. I used to play that in the
Dad's
arcade.
behind you.
Oh, Jazzy baby, where are you? We gotta talk shit to the super fanny. No.
I used to play Blitz in the arcade. That was freaking awesome.
I don't know. Maybe the older I get, the more I've said it before. The older I get, the more picky I get about what games I'm actually going to buy and what games I play, dude.
But like you're like us, we all have kids, right? Most of us have kids, and we have to be picky because our kids are sucking all the money out of the bank.
Well, I'm just poor, so I have to be picky anyway. But I'm picky as fuck anyway.
Yeah, I'm picky too.
You remember as a kid, you wanted to buy and play every game you saw on the shelf when you walked into a store. You didn't give a fuck what it was.
Yeah, you just wanted a game.
You just wanted a game. You know, you would say, your mom, dad say, I'll buy you all these. You're like, okay, I'll take them all. Now, and you would look at all the covers and you were like, yeah, that looks cool, that looks cool. Now, the older I see this in myself, the older I get, the less interested I am in a bunch of different like types of game, or just worrying about buying like all these games that come out. I'm like, because the time, work, the older I get, the more tired I feel. The recliner knocks my ass out. And I'm like, if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna spend my money on it. I want to thoroughly enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you right now that the funniest thing is that I played so many games back then because I lived up the street from a Blockbuster. Yeah. And like, my parents never had to shell out more than, the price for, like, give me $5 and I go rent the game.
I rented everything.
Yeah. And it was so much, it was freaking awesome just to like figure out which game you were going to play. You know what I mean? And that's something I miss.
Do you remember falling in love with a game and renting it for like a week straight?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
You know what game really got me? I rented it like multiple times. Freaking Black Hawk Down. Like it was a decent like first person shooter back then. Or Black. Like Black I eventually bought.
I was gonna say Black. I rented that for a week.
Black, because like it enticed you to play on the hardest difficulty, and I beat it on the hardest. I don't remember what it was. It was like a brand new like thing. Like they were like, oh,
it was
like,
very
like,
yeah. It was because the environments were really destructible.
Yeah, and it was just that game just had me. I was like, man, I got to be so precise. I got to be quiet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't go in once you got into those higher levels.
Oh fuck!
What the hell did you do to yourself? She tried to put the strap on in his mouth again.
No, that doesn't strap on the mouth. It goes around the waist.
He got slapped in the face with the rubber dong.
She walked in when he was partaking in the spank bank. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, see, like even like Black like reminds me of how good Bad Company 2 was.
Oh,
and
Bad
I
Company
hope,
2 is awesome.
Dude, I really hope, because like they're kind of trolling it. You know what I mean? Like the Twitter and shit like is the Bad Company like logo. Like, please bring that fucking. I will absolutely buy that shit. Like, I loved Bad Company 2. That game was freaking amazing. Yeah. For me, like back then, like that story, the destructible environment, everything.
Yes.
You know, like all of a sudden they were shooting at your ass from a helicopter, and you're fucking the building just falling down around you. You know what I mean? And that shit was epic, dude. Like it made that game.
Oh, yeah, we got Space Cat in the chat.
Space Cat.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
But
yes!
it was one of those games that like it used the environment so well that it gave you like gripping moments in it that you wouldn't have unless it was like a cinematic or something. You know what I mean? And that was something that they need to go back to those roots, man. Like they have to, because that game has not been touched by this younger generation, and they don't understand. Like, and the destructible environment that you could do now would be even more epic. You know what I mean?
I just remember Black. I didn't know much about Black because we didn't have podcasts and internet and shit like we do now, and I didn't know nothing about it. And I bought it like you would buy games back in the day when you were a kid. You saw something on the shelf, and I gave it a chance. I was fucking blown away. I was like, holy shit. I was hooked on that game for so long. I was like, I don't even remember who made Black now, but I remember I was hooked on that game for like 2-3 months. That's all I played.
That level on the bridge, dude, was like ridiculous, because you could go like multiple different ways, but like it was like there was one way that was like easier than others, and you had to figure out which way was the easiest.
That wasn't that the game. That was the game that had all the bullet casings on the cover, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I love that. That's a good game, dude. Who the fuck made that?
I don't even remember.
I don't either.
I just broke my PC speaker. God damn it.
How?
I was trying to. I had this.
He had a big old black strap on.
No. You know that Transformer Omega Supreme? You know how he has that claw hand? I was trying to make him hold my drink.
Claw hand.
I was trying to make him hold my drink to see if he could work as like a drink holder.
Okay, guys, we're down to the last 15 minutes. We need to pick a new game. What does the chat say? What say you, chat?
It's up to y'all. There's so many Sega Genesis games that were good, dude. Oh.
What does everyone think of the cool ass background I got running on the?
That's really cool. I've been looking.
See, I got all the little arcade games running.
I've been watching that, dude. You got Pac-Man. What is that? Outrun or something back there?
I got Hang on. I got Super Mario on the right. And I even have Mappy.
I love Mappy. That was game of the year.
Wizardry graphic.
Because wait, did you just say how do you get that wizardry graphic god? You just answered your own question.
King of the Midway said Criterion game. What's up, King of the Midway? By the way, good to see you, brother. He said Criterion made Black.
That's right.
Criterion game made.
Who bought them? Somebody bought them, I think, and they changed the name.
Right.
Now we gotta figure that out. Now I gotta figure that.
King Ram, we will not play porn. We do not want to be kicked off of YouTube. Come on, guys. Use your Sega Genesis knowledge. Pick
Mario.
Oh, I'm gonna punch you.
Afterburner.
Afterburner. Oh, Afterburner. I can play Afterburner.
Yeah.
I can actually play this. I can play this Sega CD version.
That's a fucking classic, dude. I threw so many quarters of that game in the arcade, it was ridiculous at the time. And I played it over and over and over again on the Sega Genesis.
Okay, let's try Sega CD. Afterburner
What?
3. How about Afterburner 3?
That's fine.
I haven't seen that. Do they have? Did they put Hang On Sega CD?
I don't know. I didn't download everything for Sega CD yet, but they may. I'll take a look.
I love Hang On.
Was it? Jay just tried to play that a while ago, didn't he? Hang on. No.
Road Rash.
Road Rash.
That's what pisses me off about. Like, I want to buy Hang On PlayStation, but I can't. You have to subscribe to fucking PS Now rental bullshit. And I just want to buy the fucking game. Like,
you know what mindless game I really wish they would like redo like very well, like Tony Hawk, like the first two Tony Hawks.
Oh, I love number 2, my favorite.
Yeah, it was really
either of them. I don't care. Like the epic music that was in those games, and just, on top of that, like they were very smooth for that generation. Like it was so fun playing those games, and they don't touch them at all. Like it's like there's a new generation that hasn't experienced.
There's got to be something going on with that, because like ever since he did that board game where he actually got the peripheral, there hasn't been a Tony Hawk game since then.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Did anyone buy that skateboard controller?
No. I can tell you I did. No.
Yeah, I used to play a shitload of Tony Hawk.
Me
I don't
too.
know how hard it was, but I remember playing it, and I do remember the good music as well.
On the Dreamcast, I played that. I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah, it has some great music, dude. I sucked at virtual skateboarding too. I always had fun with it though.
I have never seen or played Afterburner 3.
What?
This is a treat for me. I love it.
Shit. Super's gonna go download it via emulator now.
He's gonna acquire it.
Yes, I am gonna acquire it.
You have been acquired.
Boy, I played this one.
You have been acquired by the Fanny.
Yeah. You're in the cockpit.
Supersonic Fanny.
I said cockpit.
Crazy Earl Chloe on which one says Gunstar Heroes.
Oh, I love that game too.
Good one.
That's actually on the Sega Genesis Mini, I think. And
How
speaking of
is your
Sega Genesis Mini, so I've got that, and now I've got 2 wireless Sega Genesis 6-button joysticks to play on it. So I left it in my living room, and whenever my friends come over, we like play Street Fighter and all those types of games. It's a lot of fun.
Oh man, that's the couch co-op old schoolness.
Oh
right
yeah,
there, baby.
Jay, if most of us lived nearby you, we would come hang out and play couch co-op.
I know.
Wouldn't it be fun?
I don't have very many friends that play video games, to tell you the truth.
Me neither, Jay. I have 0 friends in real life that play video games.
I'll come to Canada and smoke all your weed up there.
I'll help do that.
All you have to do is go to the friggin' liquor store and buy it.
Everybody everybody in my real world are stereotypical. They do the same shit. Oh, video games for kids. Still, video games are stupid. I'm like, oh my god. Like, you know, I got my Gears tattoo back in the day. My boss man was like, Gears and queers, Gears and beer. I'm like, shut up, man. Come on, stop it.
Gears and beers. I mean, that's what I'd be like, yeah, Gears and beers. Yeah, Gears and beers. Yeah.
Oh, I did, but it's just, I just got, I got tired of hearing this shit. I'm like, dude, just because you didn't play video games growing up, don't mean there's something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You get so tired of hearing that bullshit.
After
even at my age,
they go play some Candy Crush shit on their phone.
It's true.
Yeah. So annoying, dude.
Or that person that said that to you is now playing Gears Pop on their phone. Just saying.
He's a jackass. He plays 0 video games because I don't know. He was an only kid. And he grew up weird. He's a weirdo.
I was the only kid, and that's all I had.
Yeah,
Wasn't playing basketball with myself too much, and football. I mean, hey, let's just throw the ball to myself. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
cool.
I'm sorry. This game is not fun. 9 out of 10.
A lot of straightforward flying, it looks like.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a good campaign graphic. I
It's
believe.
boring. This game is boring. Okay, we're gonna have to pick a new game. Whoever picks the next game,
Hang
I'm
on.
gonna play that.
Safari Hunt.
I don't have a light gun.
We need light guns back.
I told you,
guns.
there's light guns you can get.
There's-
Yeah.
There's new ones you can get.
How
Yeah,
about
there's new ones.
how about do you have Pitfall 2?
Let's find out. Let's
Pitfall
find
2
out.
is like the
I
side
think
scroll.
the original arcade version of Afterburner, even on console, was the best. It was the best one.
Yes. Actually, I don't know. Have you played the 360 remake of Afterburner? It's pretty good.
No, I don't have Pitfall 2. Pick another one.
That's tough.
Come on, guys. Come
Crispy
on.
or not Crispy. Crazy says X Ranza.
X. How do you spell it?
EX.
EX.
The guy game.
Nope, nothing came up. It's not in my list.
That's what she said. What?
You played a guy game. You played a guy game. The chat might actually see some boobs. Jay answers the questions correctly.
Rocket Knight Adventures.
Oh no, I know what game I'm gonna play. This is a game that probably none of you guys played, or maybe you did. I'll tell you my little story about this game. So this game came out in 1995-96. It was one of the last Sega Genesis games to come out before Sega CD and Saturn came out. Okay, and I played this game on Sega Channel.
No shit.
I
Really?
remember that.
So
Wow.
so I had cable. I was living on my own. It was my first year living on my own, and I had Sega Channel, and the Sega Channel was basically just a bunch of games you could just choose and play, and you got it so much a month, kind of like Game Pass. But the difference was that I never paid for it. They gave it to us for free, to kind of as a free trial. Anyway, I logged into this game, and
Did you get it for $1, Jake?
I got it for nothing.
What's funny is apparently Sega once again is ahead of its time, because Sega was way ahead a lot of times.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So does anyone? Oh, let me get rid of the Game Pass.
Golden Girls, the video game.
Does anyone know what this game is? I mean, you'll guess pretty soon. But
It looks like X-Men.
yes, but what X-Men is it?
X-Men Storm Edition.
Incorrect.
X-Men does Dallas.
Not Debbie. Not X-Men does. It's not Storm does Dallas. No.
X-Men Chronicle.
Wolverine does Dallas and kills all the females.
Okay. And the crazy thing about this game is
X-Men the Beast.
it starts off and you just start off playing. There's no menu. There's nothing. You load it.
I played this. Which one was this? Oh my god, I remember this one. Damn it. Oh, there's Nightcrawler, Beast, Wolverine, Cyclops, and Storm, right? That
No, Jean Grey, I think, is one of them, not Storm.
Okay.
No, it's not Jean Grey. It's Psylocke.
Psylocke. Yeah. Which one is it? What's the name of it? I can't remember.
It's called the Clone Wars.
the Clone Wars. Yeah.
And it was like one of the last Sega Genesis games to come out. And look at the graphics on it. I'm quite impressed.
Oh yeah, I remember playing it. I rented it. Matter of fact, I rented it for 3 or 4 days. I don't know if I ever beat it, but yeah, I had a blast playing this game.
And what I liked about this game is the fact that you could stick to walls and climb up walls, like if you were Wolverine.
Gambit's
in it, yeah. He's in it too.
Cyclops. Okay. Yep.
I wish Sega would bring back these. They have wonderful IPs.
Do they ever?
I wish they'd bring them back.
I guess King of the Midway, he guessed. He said X-Men 2 Clone Wars.
Yeah, Midway, X-Way. Oh, sorry. Who said that? Midway?
King of the Midway.
Oh, King of the Midway. That's not the same as Midway Monster, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, you are correct. There's no prize because I don't have any. I don't make any money on this channel, and if I did, I'd give away prizes. But nobody watches, therefore I cannot give away prizes. And yes, that's a shame. That's a shameless plug to say, why don't you watch my channel?
Especially on Tuesdays.
It's on there like Tuesdays. Why would you want to go and watch a channel that gives you the same news that everyone's giving you, just so you can hear people scream and complain with each other?
Yeah.
Come,
dude. Drama every day, graphic guy.
I don't mind hearing people's opinions, but when it's the same people over and over and over again giving the same opinion, I kind of get tired of it. You know?
Yeah,
What I'm saying?
like we're here to have fun, and that's what we do. We play games, we have fun, we're chill. What happened to that? Why is that not important to people anymore? Like I was like switching through the channels the other day, and of course I came across Next Gen 720, and all they do is scream on that channel. But he's got 200 people watching.
Yeah.
People like drama, I guess. I don't know.
It's Next Gen. It's entertainment. Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, he was supposed to be
brand of entertainment.
Never mind.
Jeeper says, "I watch," and then he says, "We love you, Jay."
And I love you guys because you guys show up every week.
Yeah, they do.
And we appreciate you guys.
And it's late as shit for Indy, but I don't think he's a fucking robot. I'm convinced at this point.
He's one of them newer Terminators.
He's a Model T800.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go see that movie this weekend. I think.
Oh yeah, I would.
I would too.
Mind
it's supposed to be a direct sequel to 2, so fuck it.
And two is like to this day, like
one.
Amazing. Even to this day, it's amazing.
Good soundtrack on 2 also.
And if they ever, I don't know if they ever did, but I told you guys that movie was actually supposed to be 4 hours long, and they cut an hour and a half out of it.
Did they ever reduce a director's cut?
I don't know, but if they did, and put in all, what they cut out to be 4 hours long. Holy shit!
I'd love to see a director's cut of that.
Me too. I remember hearing that years ago. I'm like, you kidding me? Terminator 2 was going to be 4 hours? Holy shit. But we hadn't had movies like The Lord of the Rings or, really long movies, like 3 hour plus movies yet by then. So I'd love to see a 4 hour version of Terminator 2.
Hey, Jeepers Creepers, I was browsing through movies. I saw Killer Clowns from Outer Space Part 3.
Yeah, the indie gamer says, you don't need giveaways, peeps. Just come surprise and bugger off anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's what they do.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just glad.
We proved that a couple weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. Remember when we gave away the Switch Lite? Mm-hmm. People showed up out of the woodwork, but they only showed up because it was a giveaway, and it's kind of like, yeah, you guys aren't real fans. You're just there for the prizes.
I'd rather have the small following of people that come every week than a bunch of fake.
And I agree. I 100% agree. That's my whole thing. When I see people out there and it's all about, trying to keep the people there because of the drama and because of the content, that's not what I'm about. I'm all about fun and positivity. Mind you, some of the positivity kind of gets lost because of some of the shit that's happening in the environment that we all live in. But I understand. But yeah, we're here to have fun. This show is centered around friends. It's like we're all at the arcade together, standing around the cabinet, playing games, and just talking like we would normally have a conversation. I want to be Phoebe. Yeah, I don't need agendas. I don't need to go to a podcast and have a set agenda in front of me that I have to think about. That was one thing that drove me nuts about doing M&C. It's like I never wanted them to ask me any questions because I didn't want to have to think about shit. I had too much shit on my mind. I just want to just go with the flow. I don't want to have an intellectual conversation, although I wouldn't say that what we say is not intellectual, but we don't have to think about it.
As tired as I am, I don't want to have to fucking think about, well, what's going on this week in the Twitter world, or what's the latest news, and what's my opinion of it. No, I did that. I did that with the Game Dosage and X Power and on Salty's show back in the day when he first started. And no, man, I'm when I come home, which I'm home now, we're all home. I want to relax and chill, not think about actually have to think about, well, what's my opinion on this topic? I really give two shits when I'm at the house. You know what I'm saying?
See, the best part is that I really don't think a lot about it. Like when I do other podcasts, I don't think too much.
So you don't go prepared?
I only like, because you can only follow so much when you're like working much as I do. So like, I will read like let's say they throw a bunch of topics there. I'll read some of it because some of it will be interesting. Some of it I don't give a shit about. And then all I do is I play off people's own points and I make my own opinion. And like, some of the podcasts I've done are really in depth, and like, whoever's the host is going to be like, this is what's happening. And by the time he's done talking, I already know the whole premise of everything. You know what I mean? And that's how I play off of it. It's not like I'm sitting there like, oh, I played the game, I know this and that. That's not necessarily true. But when you look at the Metacritic for Death Stranding, like, I'm not looking at the scores, I'm looking at the verbiage. You know what I mean? I'm looking at what's being talked about.
And why do you think that's being criticized so much? It's because we are all intelligent people. We can tell by what they're saying their score does not reflect how they really feel.
Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, most of the even the worst scores was either it's another Gears game or it's another this and that. I don't hear that shit. I don't care. Okay? You don't like Gears? Fine. You don't like Gears. That's cool. I don't mind you. I
just get a kick out of the fact that is the only thing that they say is they're comparing the two. They're not even in the same league.
They're not. They're really not. I mean, you could sit here and say all day they are, but the way the story, especially Gears 5 plays, is way better than what I've seen from people playing Death Stranding.
Exactly.
And the telltale sign is people are not sitting there like super defending this game. It's more or less like, oh, well, this is like a niche thing. Well, guess what? That's kind of what Gears is. Okay? Let's not sit here and sugarcoat it. Gears is a niche game. As far as the way you play it, people don't understand it. Okay? And that's why, like, me being, I'm not great at the game. I play with people that are so much better than me. But when these people come in and they don't know what the hell they're doing, you could tell. When you play Gears enough, you could tell when somebody doesn't know what the frick they're doing. You know what I mean? So rather than being a dickhead, like, Super keeps trying to act like I, did. Oh, he beat me. Okay. All right.
What? That's it. Yeah. I'm leaving.
But in all seriousness, I try to be like a good, a good teammate or a good, a good person in general, and just be like, hey, you know what? I could tell you don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna let you enjoy the game rather than me being that dickhead. That's
know what? I do that all the time, and sometimes I feel guilty that I do that, but I'm just afraid that I'm going to scare somebody off. If I'm really good at a game and I want to continue playing with somebody because I enjoy the experience, I'll take one for the team. Damn right I will, because I want to keep playing. It's about fun.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I love the fact that like some of these games are going into services, because you can pay a flat monthly rate.
So Jay, you're taking the fat girl in the dark for the team.
Oh, you know what? It wouldn't be the first time.
Whoa. That's some deep bar room drinking.
Joey?
Yeah, you're gonna take that one because I need the other one.
The way I look at it, it's a wet hole, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, graphic.
Whoa.
Whoa.
As long as you ain't got a flower to find it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a big whoa.
Okay, we're already past our time.
Yes, we are. I see that.
So, as in Retro Renegade tradition, we will not tell you where we can find you. Or
You
wherever you gotta find us. We're not gonna tell you where to find us because if you don't know already, why the hell are you already here?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate every one of you. We really do. And we will see you next week on
Retro.
Oh, I almost forgot something, Jago.
What's that?
Where can people find awesome gamer tags? Gamer picks.
XboxGamerPicks.com.
And what can they find there?
T-shirts, mugs, stickers, acrylic blocks, panties, sometimes used. You never know.
Soon coming to Xbox Gamer Picks, I can put your gamer pick on a dildo.
That is thinking, right?
And in Super's case, a strap on.
Yeah.
So when you make the statement "super fucked me," it literally means that.
Exactly. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.
Yep.
Later.